Hi, how are you? I've been trying to get these daily videos out for a while, but I just thought I need to wake up early in the morning and they be the first thing I do. So, if I have this organization called Young Professionals for Christ. We're not young anymore, so maybe we're millennials for Christ. I don't know, I'm not sure. But we're gonna have to change the name. But I used to have a challenge called the Godly Glow Up, and I'm starting the challenge for myself. I'm starting a 21-day Godly Glow Up, and I'm gonna share every day. Um, I have a checklist on my phone of the things I'm doing. I check them off. But every day, a green smoothie, a daily scripture reading, a 30-minute walk, meditation, my water intake for the day, and post a daily YouTube short. I have been falling short on doing my YouTube shorts, so I'm going to make sure to do the hard thing in the morning before my daughter wakes up. So, reason why I'm doing this, being obedient. God has called me to do a lot of things over the last few years, and I have not been doing them. Just honest and be accountable. And I'm rereading as a part of this. I'm rereading Rick Warren's book, Purpose Driven Life. And he's just reminded me that my life is not about me. It's about the purpose that God has put on my life. And I know that. I've been listening to a few Mike Todd sermons as well. When we live out the purpose that God has living for our life, we are able to go to the levels that God has wanted us to go. And this is not about being like rich or famous or anything like that. It's about living the purpose that God has for our life and our kids' lives. And we're fighting against that when we're not being obedient. A thing I signed up for recently, last night, I went to my first Financial Peace by Dave Ramsey. And honestly, I don't agree with everything Dave Ramsey says, but I just thought, like, Maisha, if you want something different, you need to do something different and you need to have discipline. And I think Dave Ramsey is really good about extreme gazelle-like discipline. And sometimes that's what you need, and that's what I need right now in this season. I need to be diligent over my finances. I need to be diligent over my health. I need to be diligent over my mindset and working out. And accountability in a community is really, really important as you do a lot of these things. And my scripture for the day is, no discipline feels good at the time, but painful. Later, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. And I wanted to go back to talk about the Dave Ramsey class. A lot of people see him as like really basic starter financial person. But a lot of us are trying to learn, investing and trading in Bitcoin. And if we didn't work for a week, if we broke our foot or something, we wouldn't be able to pay our rent or mortgage next month. So sometimes you have to master the basics before you go to advanced techniques. Even if you think you know them, let's go back and master them. I do that with all my students, even my AP students, my honor students who think they don't need to know or review their multiplication tables. Chances are they don't know them fast enough and they don't have them memorized like they think they do. And if they don't do that, they aren't able to excel in the higher, excel quickly in the higher mathematics or higher lessons. And quickness is important when they take the test. I prep for the SAT test. So I just want us to, what are the basics we need to master? What are the basics we need to master with Christ and our relationship with Christ? Reading our Bible daily, praying daily, meditation, listening to a sermon, listening to worship music, cutting out a little noise from social media, maybe, and listening to a sermon instead of listening to whatever we listen to, some hip hop, listen to some gospel music. Just start putting little things throughout your day and master the basics. We all want God to give us a miracle, and we don't want to give him the small things he asks for. So what is God asking for you today? And I think he's asking for prayer time and scripture reading time. And if we can just be disciplined in that, I think that will go a long way. Thanks. Bye.